Chumuno, and Tiazianim. Not sent you a mocasa.
Now, a high court, Chamarun to mean some more, number Yemen as the Sergibi court to high court in Yerika say, high court in Abugu.
Mampani that John at Yakumuko for Fidia War was what best new patriotic party for no affair among some dear. At a say I had in Padomina into a monk.
In some abona can you win in Buriazaba Sumona, the minimum queen, was in Asamayarba, and promise her by be drop a pay in a fear, and the Yerkan for Itamoya, Boshaba Plaza, a Juma Brosandana, your path more party of Yedimujuman, Hannah promise her by your friend 0535 544681 and afraid Boshaba electricals, home appliances, son electrical gadgets in you will be a Winsabaka be, oh yeah. Solana Richard Abufan so yakafapa at when you chim with doom please at Kajit market your ho a doom bossaba abrusandan ya ban prison son about NFA a doom pizza in Potem and Tata for Brusandan Munusuno your ho friend 05360599 0536095966
Yeah, so man you may I am me Mammy a fear Yako Be
Uncle Ebo Biny.
I just my mark as your bonnet chumu any a yara hossam and I see one club in Punimantamu, where Jack Bowie municipality, a yasam bay, yes, a can't go be a siam as any pamuno, where you are more than a more day pa. Now, yes, I'm quite a robot and you just want it and trudo. Yes, I'm training and answer Matthew. Oh, a home so. Some way.
Mammy, I'm
question about the say, and when you
I have to say, no, I can say the independent, and I check Ubu a year with your municipal special doctor for John, so what I said, over to me, I don't want. You know, I can share and see a year, passing for Balam Dash never cast one, but therefore, more choice. I don't know what the municipality, when I talk and say it here. The year run with the arch, I said. I want to kill you on kitchen paper come at we. I can tell you, only I OP Malam Dash or but in the Chimoka, and we cannot ordinary also a double lane, and we cannot the Yamika Kitwa. Now, that's all yesterday, see here, then leaving a blue canal so they are going to a theatre no council. Just a bit see a year, so a crowd, a bit one lane, third ball, and that's when that or in the midnight, as a watchman or the cock of brown. On them, tell me, not piano editing to know. About an also try a year, two cardia, at what if I yet cast your master or continue here, Modibi. As up at this on them, so that's what so you are one more quick room should do. I don't know, you know, a prepare or the part. No, I can see the general do with your municipal which are more edgy a year and shit. Now, you go put out my one shops on a moment. I didn't enter until I'm with me a PA shop my son. I can't go where I shop and went for now. But what, yeah, Piano, every about the source for the moment. I'm not going to say, I'm a prepare no or the air. I'm going to go a year with your municipal special more edgy. I could be about I hope that I see our year. I cry and you can't stop at the policy and the ABA. No, I'm with you, Juba. I have also been I was suffering an answer, Matthew, a century, into Wejak Bawe, municipality, baby, a flower choice, a Guanchia, and a sea or honeymoon como and or Diama Yamiadum will be free, Momo Muguaya, Sabian, yes, if a young couple in whom.
Idam kuma one brush ebe gomna workers de abana bomba dinara na onye na onse na adwen na abana ye na adwen tem oye adwuma ye fo aketuem worohwe na watum baye ohom ebupen akono ne kire 9%. No si na chire no abana so na mkwane bi to oroso na age dem aketentumi so ode chimefu woni nche osa ne tem nkane ne nsubu nso no oba abotumi ye papa no no wole chim de abana bomba dinara so obada Abama Gano for watching ye pa one Munyamfo, George Kwame Abuaje, Romo Mrashabagum ranking member, Energy Committee, Eto, and days and Jofunshim, what the two of Manfu.
80 to $90 million losses.
The government ignore this reality.
Why does the government ignore this reality and instead impose measures that further impoverish Ghanaians?
Instead of shifting its failures onto already sovereign consumers. This will completely wipe out the meager 9% wage adjustment for 2026.
na ne kwakura mun na wasu waje kokoboro ma abana de abana se sana adwinye pa nkane no nso bono nuntum no se sana adwene on se da ma embra na mambro biara wonnam mbra se bogom do no na wode bo twa abana mo wasensan no wo ba fado.
This year, you get $80 to $90 million losses. Why does the government ignore this reality and instead impose measures that further impoverish Ghanaians? Instead of fixing the system, the government has chosen the lazy path of shifting its failures onto already sovereign consumers.
Enti onyemnyamfo George Kwame Abuaje nenze ene yeti.
Na eye nyamkane ene ensuo bo ya be ya panifo ya hyehye eso mo betum eye afi ebezin wo pepon bo so me de dikan na 1st January no eho anam so ama Trades Union Congress TUC eye adwumayefo ku batan no aye nsentwofo nhyiamu na twetwefo pani ema mo ye General Secretary Joshua Ansa wodi nsama to dwa no wo chemu say aban hyehye ya wa yesa akatua wo tum wo ha wontichemu nkro 9% no eno kura da behye hase opepon bo so me da etwato na chese January bo so me na wie ye kura so ada na eye ensuo ene anyamkane ade wo si ye sha bo so me na sia na chese sha ase aye adwuma wo se nti ase anim wo se ntoto ye pa ne hyehye ye pa ko ho ansa kura na mpanifo atimi atoto saa ebuo nim to mo nti ase ne enti ase chena ya wo chemu say ya Public Utilities Regulatory Commission no ene aban na nkasa no wo so mo ni TUC ni mpanifo tena se yie eso ya adwene yie eye ntoto ye na ka 2026 kura de ensuo nkane abo mu tuwa ho hyehye ye wo no nka ebetumi kura free ho anya saa de a na chese akwasiko no ojankwanti aho kire na ene nkwankom ene ebe ha adwumayefo.
Leadership of TUC at the steering committee this afternoon affirmed its outrage by the decision to increase electricity and water tariffs by 9.8% and 15.9% respectively. The PURC relative process with TUC for this major tariff review as commenced at the meeting held at Aliza Hotel was not conclusive before the announcement of those tariff increases. The PRC had sent a message to engage the TUC over the tariffs on Monday, December 8, only for the Commission to miraculously announce the tariff on December 2nd, 2025. This we find unacceptable. Following our meeting this afternoon, the TUC has resolved as follows. 1. In the spirit of fairness and mutual respect for our social partnership, we demand that government suspends announced tariff increases.
Enti said your mo ka o ma sala na besia no ene se wo mo ni aban enhihye ye bi ya enu ye social de ben na ha enu ti aban hwe se woni na enu so na ye social partnership agreement na aban nyina so na tariff no new tariff na eba no eye enyamkane aboni nsubo no ontwensensen
Yan kopo mu wa bunu mantem ne mo police atena kase a wo enende wa ma bunu mantem fu atasem de ye papa pade akonfo wiemfu bi a worbo kro no anum ye dzin wo potem a woro di kro no bo lo ha adwen no wotu anamon ma wache ne mu edu ne rom wo mantem a police atena na mecha regional police commander DCOP Joshua Copson ena ansantrofu nshem odi da mensem yina to gwa ne mu akontabu wo mu no so de kan
Bono Regional Police Command, in a sustained intelligence-led operation, has arrested and put before the court several members of criminal gangs who have been involved in a series of robbery and other crime related within the region and its surrounding communities. Suspects arrested in the course of the operations are Johnson and Ponsan Kwame, ex-convict, age 47 years. Shadrach Owusu, also known as Shak, age 25 years. Kwafu Samuel, an ex-convict, age 30 years. Latif Mustafa, also known as Starboy, age 28 years. Mosby Owusu, age 20 years. Kufi Idrisa, age 45 years. Kwabina Agon Azubila Akolote, age 18 years. And Baba Foster, age 35 years. Investigations so far indicate that on 18th November 2025, some of the gang members attempted to rob some persons on the Brekum. However, due to the timely intervention of the police patrol team, the robbery was foiled. Further police investigations have established that the attempted robbery was carried out by a 5-member robbery gang led by Johnson and Ponsan Kwame Diwu. During separate interrogation, suspects Kwame Kwafu Samuel and Shadrach Owusu confessed to their involvement in the attack and identified Johnson and Ponsan Kwame Diwu as their leader, mastermind. He further admitted involvement in several other robbery attacks, particularly in the Nkasiem area within the Ahafo region. Targeted intelligence-led operation led to the arrest of suspect Johnson and Ponsa Kwame Diwu in his hideout at Nyaminye, a suburb of Brekum. A search conducted in his room led to the retrieval of quantities of India hemp, 2 motorcycle helmets, and 2 machetes. These items have been retained as exhibit for evidential purposes.
Enti ne kwakure mu no ana DCOP Johnson Cobson in osa konfirtetwa mwa ebien bi ho de ne kire no nimu ye diniye pa na no so ho akontebo kire me dey.
A separate targeted intelligence-led operation aimed at dismantling another criminal gang operating within the Brekum and its environs. The regional police intelligence team PID arrested suspects Latif Mustafa, also known as Starboy, and Mosby Owusu at Bonfete, suburb of Brekum. Upon noticing the presence of the police, Latif Mustafa attempted to evade arrest by hiding in the ceiling of his residence, but was arrested after a painstaking search. The third suspect, Babina Agon Azubila Akolote, age 18, who was the original owner of the recovered pistol, was arrested by Brekum police for stealing and on remand. A search conducted in the room of Latif Mustafa led to the retrieval of 1 full set of military camouflage uniform and a military jacket, 1 black cross-knot clock toy gun, 2 live and 3 spent soft foam bullets, a taser, pair of military pepper spray, 1 kitchen knife, 3 jackknives, several talismans, and war regalia.
Enti DCOP Johnson Cobson bono mantem police sahin nenzene yeti.
Ya twaso ewon sanfu from Ghana mampani dada John Ejekumu Kofogo fidie wo na e ka sey ya samba ya futu na wode ma New Patriotic Party MPP amanyokuo no esa ya ka amanyokuo dia ya de dom na eye na se ya amanyokuo a ebetu ya baso obi nya wadanfo wone ne mo enso party na ngasa amanyokuo ni botaye na diso ade hu die munyina na mudi so nti munyina party no ani so ade hu so man kabom MPP fo titu mo betu franka no eno enya adwuma ekitafo ya na akwesa fia berese no yetenje na ekitafo no na twetwe osi mfa empumtu obi ama eyesa amanyokuo no na mudi ninya nti so obi ya wadanfo obi nya wadanfo so opena sam amanyokuo no hyehyɛ de mo hwe emfanya adwuma na amanyosam ya de dom na eye
Akuya and Maka says Makoti Darocha, we are chairman Darocha from 92 on all kinds of that we are in a party doesn't mean we are friends. I may not like you, may not like me. But if we are part in the principles, democracy, rule of law, respect for private sector, me pewope. Nti yenye for cry nam principles on the said bed my dear. Yan come na fantra Ghana for the person man. Nyanto na to me no ba media government na principles yet media some Ghana for any agent.
Eni ayati ekofidi awu no Ghana mampani dada John Ejekumu Kofo Jack.
Yeah man, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And my classmate in Tafu bi so back in US New York and the chair be fascinating and engineer. Ya de maka ho ya wehye mu.
Na yenko Accra High Court jambre yenyim no lawyer Andy Apia Kubi yembranyiminya ono na oginam edzema chaman wontumi ya inde abanuko do bofodu kwadu abonu wo galamse ne nkunwu ande olja asem na oye November wo sumne da no todu edonu enum wo kwa asem no wotu sei ima na jude nso wo katena asem no do no no na lawyer ni kirema mosu wo high court ne ina nka worpe nkrata bi oya adanse nkrata efi abanuko do bofo orobo chama wontumi kwadu ne ho na wabo wona asem no na inde yi ahwe aban lawyer panyin na bedi echiri justice Sram sai ndai no ko jemdema ban no sre oye court mbrenyim nya na ogina oye otemofo wotena asem no to oye judge Audrey kuku ve odin nsem tunu no chemde ma lawyer oye apia ku and apia ku bizin to enyim no onhwehwem na ngina bi enyim wontum mfa won adanse di man no ngina to no mfa ntwitwa enje oye chairman wontumi ampa mrayi intebuafu pe no tie go hwe nsem no mu a emande yerika sei wabo lawyer and apia ku bi na asam no ozegu nnedei.
There was this legal argument as to whether or not our application was wholesome. We are very happy that the ruling suggests that yes, we had a right to ask for those documents, yet the Attorney General doesn't have any such document in existence. We're asking for three main documents. One of an alleged conveyance between Chairman Wontumi and a certain unknown guy who is a prosecution witness, Henry Inkum. And two, a purported or an alleged conveyance between Akunta Mines and Henry Inkum. Both documents don't exist by the ruling of the court. Now, the third one was a purported ownership of ammunitions directed at Chairman Wontumi. We asked for them to provide documentary evidence of a proof of ownership of those guns or ammunitions confiscated by the police on site.
Antino lawyer Andy Apia Kubi imbrenyimnya original edutwaje chairman Wontumi enenne de mosi wo Accra High Court no odine mu nkyirem akyerem wombra na nsentwerefo wo bi.
Yesi wonsom ani nipa no nti orepa breakfast show eye OBS ya ye orepa FM 100.7 ya nana ya mensa Joel etna animu nana so tena adwam no o ma keka o mensa se ama adom fo so abedom mo makoye adoye sonko ewo Kumasi Central Prisons na ensuo bottle no mako packs no 400 packs of bottled mineral water and no modi akoche eye emma efa eye female prisons wonom eye Kumasi de no ni menhia local no enyina na enum no na empanifo de atodwa echemu ese hyehyeye wo ho ese de buronya bia fibia omoni a prison fo edidie no afin so eye 27th December bosumi yemu no a prison fo mpemo miensa 3000 na OBS eno orepa epese yehwe na yemu omaduane die ne omudi agoro agi yani ewa kwanyasa hoduro nyina eso na ya mensa Joel ne die ani mu emo omokoye
yabe pm ewo Kumasi Central area jumedi aye di orepa breakfast show orepa 100.7 FM Promise Broadcasting Limited as part of the annual program yani Kumasi Central Prisons ye 27th of December piano afini brena so yami adoma fisu yebe na jumedi enimu no na ene yedi issue bottled water 400 packs yedi aba ye donate ediama eye Kumasi Central Prisons the female prisons any mention local prisons me insane and the ashasi ye distribute issue 400 packs yede mom send be ya edani do hodoma 27th no yebe didi ne asan no Inti and we be PM Kumasi Central Prisons. We are presenting to the Kumasi Central Prisons, the mentioned local prisons, and the female prisons 400 packs of mineral water. And every yede mo penny for send ye be jumedienum, ye didi near num, not ye gien.
Nana ya mensa Joel, ya no netina adwam wo repa breakfast show OBS dwumadie eso no energy ani mo mo di nsuo no 400 packs no eye bottle water no ekọ Kumasi female prisons any mentioned local. Na Chief Superintendent Richard Bukari, your Ashanti Regional Prisons Public Relations Officer, Eji Achadie no ya wada asiase bimre bim. Esa adom fo ni amanfo emehu prison fo so emo.
Na mijina ya yewra commander Ashanti Regional Commander DDP James Mweyele engineer nanamu na maji insui koma Kumasi Central Kumasi female ene menshia na senior even doctor for ekano almost say water is life udidia obenum nsuo wanidia obenum nsuo na ohwe nsuo ya omode abaya standard very standard ena mijina ha na asida ena mede bema oirpa breakfast show crew no ene omo adoye ne papa omoye na obroni beka se we no a abanumpo just preparatory steps ye de prapra kwamu towards the 27th of December program no eno na eba beye kikim we nyina sa anamontuo no na yetu na masre se obibia owo emwa bia ode beboa Joel ene ni team no omumfa emeboa na
Chief Superintendent Richard Bukari ya wo ye PRO ana kompo kese a Ashanti Regional Police kasa ejijemu na ne ne tie wa do ya OBS ekoyeye no
Entino West African Examination Council mechara wayek ze inkrata bi aba epadwa wode ensohwe bia ebinimu akotwere na ende mo ofimu aba ejaba mechara result na wode chirem 10 provisional result zima general and advanced business certificate examination wode aba no na wayek chirem 2025 yara ena nyimpa bebre na wokotwere da mo ensohwe ya ende result na aba wanam kwan do wodere ebo dawuru 10 ubiara ekwekotwe obi no bomodnara nete da manka abo na hye nso na ko won aswaye wo abafo ntentenfiri ndo mechira website www.wayekgh.org www.wayekgh.org ekwa result no woni chirema enyimpa eduwotwe akono na wotwere ye advanced business certificate examination and afa nyimpa eduanan na woso woto general business certificate examination in the world kokode wonko wona so ye no wonko fe na woto kokobonso le made bomadinara nkrofo bi akromfo bi nam abafu interfere no do woli chem da insohwe no oba no so onya meru hwe na obotum wabo wajuzika ma waden ma mo menyan meru hwe no woso waye ko ye ne dem insohwe no metro na wa mark ma result wa ba no na ndam no otinsese biara ne mba anu nso no bomadinara wonso no hwe na kodo na woli chema nwona woni ho ye adwuma nwona woka bi wo mu nyina no won hye yinsu na afutu biara osafata no won fa ma ho na wotwe odam nso hwe
party ya MPP amanyokuo no abero yi poma kwan mu a opepon bosomi a yebesim ne da twato okra na mo kwoto aba ayi de obetu franka e di ama wo mo na woni a April bi no ba ko ye Canada ohene e Japan ye ka say central ho na no ye machine bedwani ye won fifi mantamu wode na probo no akopie mu e won fifi mantamu Cape Coast Teaching Hospital wakoho e na wo chemu say wo papa na to anase nto abo na wo bo no wodi adoye ka ho wo pese o manfo hu ahofama ne ahopechira wo eso wodi beboa wo man no atumpon na wa chese wa ya adoye yi nyina bi ya wo no ne home region ye central region ho no wonya bi wo ho nti obi sa wo mo eso mo nka de wo mo pe wo be ya mo mo okwa ya sabia ho no akwosha bo se wodi dialysis afidie no akomako enum ebe ma wo wo ogefo bosome wa fe be na chese February 2026 no wodi beboa apomde ho nsam ewo
going round I give my widows my hospital. Today, I decided to come because I'm from Central Region. I've been doing or giving donations to other regions without my own region. So tell me what you want. I don't want a bus. The bus will break down and my name will die. I want to do something that will last forever and ever. If I'm not here, my son, I pray for him to live long and he will always maintain that block and the equipment involved. And we talk of dialysis in February. I'll make sure at least I buy 5 for this hospital. So I've ordered hospital beds for emergency. I will give you 200 in first week in February. But here to give you a widow's mite.
Honorable Kennedy or Hene Japan.
Yenkwa humano to na yenkwa kwame danso. Matadis asafo ho so panyino oginam Reverend Isaac J Atakra engine komwe na wo chochom ye nkomo a yeriti Advent ofan etwana na hoboa Christopher ye na ejesia oyebro nyi yeji nkomo yenwie ye trade fru ho Reverend Christ asomdwe nkawo
enkawo so uncle
Christ asoro nso
wasori ampa
wadawo ma enyem tuodo bebi a yedisi na wo chochom yi
da everybody yanko pass some my wonderful na yetim sabre we are in the season of Advent bremwana yewi enti yeka Advent that's the last week tremono ka Yesu Kristo ne maya on the baby na ni mu kwai ai yedi kanko enti ye hwe ne maya to so mi no so kwai na ene second week in Advent the first year John chapter 1 verse 14 when you some vanity back and teach you to 9 and then the my take Advent see pa say seven day of them at the time you know a challenge them then I can was in Jesus Christ no or you nyango no by tonight by senipa any year tonight now Gospels meaning and 4 Gospels no. You had the answer to see no different way. The theologians, first 3 Gospels, no look, say synoptic, meaning see whether never be one run it through, never be one Matthew, you are Mark, look. But I told the end of the international Gospels, me and say America, and I won't say Jesus Christ.
Hello, Reverend. Reverend Adam Atiminka. Okay. Reverend Ahomano Atiesi Ninyina ye Ahoboa yeri ye abra ende ejijifu yeri sesi konum na bronye yeji na yahwe Christ na wudem na nimbe mu no. Nyame adomo adasande yenye Reverend what you do if you
Abusuafo ye jawe so na ye de anwume no siaka se ba ye saka we promise 102.7 FM so si ha Korea na se mu producer Jimmy Cliff MCR any 7 room achi ewo 7 room ho Sly Kofi Joe Besmark na Nadu ewo ho na woko MCR so a Philip Entwiwa Christian and Ben enso ewo ho ya ye ba studio sa Christabel Pondazi and the baby you cheat on me, the mammy, a fear,
Uncle Ebo Biny, you're so to now, a sitting upon Como at your disarmament.